Yo, it's your boy Bait, and we back in the building. We about to check out this video. I just missed this Razor Ray stuff, but let me check it out right now.
Okay, you subscribe to Chicago. Shot-Town.
All time.
I told y'all this dude was coming, though.
Okay, the gangster lifestyle.
I didn't want to listen.
Yeah, y'all
All right.
Let's
I
see.
already know you, bro.
Doing, but if you
Oh,
When I first started watching,
Thanks a lot. I know you took that trip to come see me, and you've been all over trying to find me, bro. I love you, and I know there's a lot more people that are concerned about this. Please get me out of here because this shit is crazy, and it's dead wrong what they're doing to me. That's all I can say. Thanks to everybody.
there you see Finger in custody inside the Dominican Republic. He says that he is unfairly and unjustly being held and that he is innocent.
I want to know who he went to
Anyone
jail
that is willing to help,
over.
please help him get out of there.
That's crazy, man.
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Talk to us, bro. Right now,
I told you this guy was coming.
007, man. I want to hear the
I
motivation.
told Super
Because when I
Trooper,
first
though.
started watching your channel, it seemed like you were defending Passport Bros. Now you're going at Passport Bros. I just want to understand why the switch up.
Yeah, I mean, so really, I mean, first, thanks for having me on. And you could, if you want to thank anyone, Capo let me know about the live. So I just dropped over to see what you guys are doing. But, you know, so I started talking about the women that are drugging guys, right? But here's the thing. My content has always been about behavior. But you're right. I never had any of the Passport Bros really on the radar, right? Even though I think some of the stuff that y'all, and when I say y'all, I don't necessarily mean you, is stupid. Just being honest, you guys that are grown-ass men sharing sex videos with each other is stupid. That's what I did when I was 16. But regardless, I didn't have anything to say about it.
Yikes.
But what happened is a group of guys, even tonight, I'm getting messages from guys asking me why I'm not going after this person. I don't even know who half of you guys are, right? People are sharing stuff with me that are tired of it. And then what happened is a group of guys came into a WhatsApp group, right? Band up together to get my account shut down. Okay, thought that shit was funny. And then on top of that, decided that he was going to go and try and harass my wife. I was going to just, be on my way and get back to what I was doing. But if you guys want to kind of act like that, I'll just come after all of you now. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's the motivation. I'm not a fed. My motivation is simple. With me and you for my family, then I'm going to come after you. It's that simple. So I'm going to continue just to expose behavior. The women that are drugging guys will get called out. The guys that are doing goofy stuff. Look, I got to go on my TikTok. And then I see in your thread where guys are talking about I'm targeting black guys. I'm not targeting black guys. But let's just call it what it is. Look at all the streams. Look at all the Facebook groups. Look at all that's going on. They happen to be oftentimes led by black guys, where the single white guys are doing the pen. We get them, I expose them too. So I'm an equal opportunity guy, man.
Certain people don't give tooth about that. You talking about what dudes doing in WhatsApp groups that ain't got to do with you, that women would never see if you didn't bring your ass on showing everybody what's going on. What are you talking about? You're the one doing the exposing. Don't even see the shit half of the time. Who are you supposed to be to do this?
You're damn right. You guys are. If you think that
What do you mean, you guys? I'm an outsider looking in. What do you mean, you guys?
If you think that guys filming women without their knowledge and then sharing it in groups,
I don't understand. I don't understand. Who do you think you are to oust other men that has nothing to do with you, that women won't even know that's going on if you ain't getting on this running your...
No, I have to say that basically sharing women photos without their permission, bro, in private, even if they're not seeing it, that ain't cool.
mouth.
That's crazy, man.
Voice.
I told you guys that this guy was gonna come hard though, and he's coming even harder, man. Harder than this for sure. I knew it. Oh, dude ended up in jail. I don't know how he ended up in jail. I'm sure it's not because of him though.
Custody inside the
Popular restaurant.
Okay, let me hear what's going on.
Hey, Finger, your feet cut off. So let me see some of your chats. Let me see some of your chats in the let me see. I'm just scanning some of y'all. That there you go. He's back. Yes.
Well, I'm back on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Hear you loud and clear. Yes. So how is
I
your
can't
health?
hear you. Can
How's
you
your
hear
health?
me?
Yes.
OG, what's good? Nah, I just came in. I just missed this
Can y'all hear? You stay
live
right
too.
there. You
I
stay
caught
right
the
there.
end. All I know is that this dude, I told you guys the other day when I did a review on the dude, he's coming. That gringo guy is gonna, and y'all keep fueling his fire. Now that he's getting
All right.
clearance off of
You
this
hear me
stuff,
now?
he gonna come harder, man, every time.
Finger. Hey, chat. Can y'all hear finger? Finger, you can't hear me. Every time I think you're gonna have to go all the way out and come in.
I appreciate y'all boys that was there because I could have still been fucked up, you know? Appreciate all y'all. All right. But yeah, let me go ahead and straight that out right quick. I'm not deported. I was not deported back to Haiti. That's first. I came back home because I was like, enough of that bullshit. It was too much going on with Haitian. It was only a matter of time before they got to me. So since they got to me, I was at home when they came into my house. I opened the door because I didn't know what the hell was going on. So they actually came to fuck me over.
Wow.
But I never sold no drugs. That's the first thing. And everybody knew it was bullshit. I never sold no drug. But you know what? What I really had to say, I went to jail. Like I said, when they came in and took me to jail, I was telling them, hey, well, I'm a well-known business owner. I had nothing to do with drugs. I don't sell drugs, which I don't sell no freaking drugs. It was all bullshit. They robbed my house. I lost my contract. I lost thousands.
Nah, OG, something happened here because do they just go up in random people's house? Like something happened. He was connected to something, had to be.
Of dollars worth of foods and drinks. It was just a whole setup. It was jealousy over Black America coming in to support me and what I created over the past 5 years. So when the boys got together, shout out to Courtney, shout out to my VIP group chat, shout out to all, like I said, shout out to all the boys, shout out to Stu that flied out that can get me out of jail. Shout out to you, my brother. I appreciate you. And yeah, so when I got out, it was enough bullshit. I went to another lawyer because they first of all, don't get in no trouble in the Dominican Republic. You don't have to get in trouble in the Dominican Republic to get in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? And especially if you're Haitian, I don't give a damn if you got a green card, you live in the U.S., you on vacation on the DR, you an American, don't get in no fucking trouble in the DR, bro. You're gonna end up spending a lot of money. Trust me. And I went to jail for a lot of shit. I went to jail for protecting a lot of dudes that came out smoking weed on the beach. And I told him, hey, man, don't smoke no weed because you fuck around and lost your vacation money smoking the back of my business, which I thought I was doing something good. You feel me? Many times the boys get fucked up with the girls. They call me, I pulled up, and I help. So that's what I do. I show love, and I get love in return. But at the same time, it was a lot of haters. And going to jail, it was a lot of, it was a lot of
To the
stuff
part of
playing in that
social
movie,
glazing
which I
me?
understand.
Oh
Everybody
no.
ain't gonna like you.
Hold on. Brooklyn Prophet said social was lazy
Like,
me. Let me speed this thing
like
up.
that's on the who to mess me over.
Oh, he talked a lot here, huh? Dang, that would have been a lot of talking.
Who are you supposed to be?
You were Agent 007.
Guys want to kind of act like.
Matter of fact, let's hear some of this.
And this is what went down the other day.
Hey, Brooklyn Prophet, tell me what part it is.
To the homies hub. Let me see. Let me go to my media. Let me see. Okay. All right. So this was the guy, and this is what went down on the homies hub the other day.
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Talk to us, bro. Right now, you were Agent 007, man. I want to hear the motivation, because when I first started watching your channel, it seemed like you were defending Passport Bros. Now you're going at Passport Bros. I just want to understand why the switch up.
Yeah, I mean, so really, I mean, first, thanks for having me on, and you can, if you want to thank anyone, Capo let me know about the live. So I just dropped over to see what you guys are doing. But, you know, so I started talking about the women that are drugging guys, right? But here's the thing. My content has always been about behavior. But you're right. I never had any of the Passport Bros really on the radar, right? Even though I think some of the stuff that y'all, and when I say y'all, I don't necessarily mean you, is stupid. Just being honest, you guys that are grown-ass men sharing sex videos with each other is stupid.
And OG, even if he's not the police, he'll be able to work like basically like a partner to them regardless.
That's what I did when I was 16. But regardless, I didn't have anything to say about it. But what happened is a group of guys, see, I never, even tonight, I'm getting messages from guys asking me why I'm not going after this person. I don't even know who half of you guys are, right? People are sharing stuff with me that are tired of it. And then what happened is a group of guys came into a WhatsApp group, right? Band up together to get my account shut down. Okay, thought that shit was funny. And then on top of that, decided that he was going to go and try and harass my wife. I was going to just, you know, be on my way and get back to what I was doing. But if you guys want to kind of act like that, I'll just come after all of you now. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's the motivation. I'm not a fed. My motivation is simple. With me and you for my family, then I'm going to come after you. It's that simple. So I'm going to continue just to expose behavior. The women that are drugging guys will get called out. The guys that are doing goofy stuff. Look,
got Jock in the building.
TikTok, and then I see in your thread where guys are talking about I'm targeting black guys. I'm not targeting black guys. But let's just call what it is. Look at all the streams. Look at all the Facebook groups. Look at all that's going on. They happen to be oftentimes led by black guys, where the single white guys are doing the pen. We get them, I expose them too. So I'm an equal opportunity guy, man.
Certain people don't give toothed about that. You talking about what dudes doing in WhatsApp groups that ain't got to do with you, that women would never see if you didn't bring your ass on showing everybody what's going on. What are you talking about? You're the one doing the exposing that don't even see the shit half of the time. Who are you supposed to be to do this?
You're damn right. You guys are. If you think that,
what do you mean, you guys? I'm an outsider looking in. What do you mean, you guys?
If you think that guys filming women without their knowledge and then sharing in groups,
I don't understand. I don't understand. Who do you think you are to oust other men that has nothing to do with you, that women won't even know what's going on if you ain't getting on this running your mouth?
All right, guys. Woo, that got heated. Shout out to the homie sub. Subscribe to the homie sub.
Nah, you're right, OG. This is another thing too. This guy right here, you wouldn't even be on his radar if you're not doing any, you know, crazy shit in your Discord. I don't agree with sending women pictures without their consent in the first place. So that right there, you can't even fight. If you fighting that, saying that the women wouldn't know or something like that, that's not a good fight. It shouldn't be happening anyway. Sharing women pictures and videos of them that they don't know that's being shared, that should never happen. So that's not even a fight. I said I was the same thing. I think my internet acting up. 1 second, guys. Oh, it's not my internet? Oh, it's StreamYard. StreamYard is freezing, guys. I'll be right back. I believe it might come right back. Let's see.
Drop the homie sub channel in the chat for that epic live stream the other day. All right, so you might
know it. And yeah.
First, now you stand and now you try to report them. But you was inside them groups. You seen the things they've been doing. You know what you're doing is wrong. You know what they doing wrong, but the only reason they mad and the only reason they report is because they got kicked out or some shit. Just like Jake. I mean, what's his name? The white dude, he was inside the group too. He got kicked out. That's why he doing it now.
Robert got kicked out of the group. Yes.
Yeah, Robert was inside these groups.
My
too.
guy, Slick is in the building. I don't know where the hell you been, Slick. You took that Colombia trip and never came back. Yep. Yep, they share videos and pictures in the Discord, bro, of the women and all that stuff, which I don't agree on with anyway. That part of it, nobody should be doing. That's some weird stuff, regardless.
But let me say something too, right? In response to that, all due respect to the other brothers speaking. Right?
What's good?
Well, let me say,
welcome
once
back.
You expose these types of videos of yourself engaging these types of activities out to the internet, you never know what the next person would do to that type of content. So the best thing is, don't put that stuff on the internet at all. Once again, whatever things that people do in the privacy of their own home or their own hotel room, keep that stuff behind closed doors. Don't go in these little WhatsApp groups or whatever groups and show other males, oh, look who I bang, look who, once again, once you do that, you place yourself in at risk of someone else who's witnessing what you put out and copying it down on that video and spreading it. And
yeah, Slick, that's what they arguing about. Basically, the fact that they want to continue to share private pictures that they did with women and the women don't know about in the private chats, because honestly, you don't have anything to worry about with this dude if you ain't doing nothing weird. You doing travel content, you chilling with females, you not sending private pictures, none of that, bro. It's nothing he can do to you. But when if you have Discords and Patreons and y'all inside sharing pictures to each other, and the women are not looking, or you taking pictures from the women, clearly they were asleep and stuff like that, bro, that's not gonna fly nowhere. Nobody's agreeing with that. Come on, man. That's hard for anybody to agree with. He said niggas share pictures as videos with other dudes, but get Judge Giamo for having the OnlyFans. Yeah, that the thing about it is, like I said, you can have an OnlyFans and do whatever you want as a male. Do whatever you want, as long as the girl says okay. Make sure the girl is like cool with it. But if you send in private pictures, she has nothing. She probably didn't even know you took that picture. You can't do that, bro. And you want to get mad at the dude, basically, for telling you can't do that. Yourself in your mind, you got to understand that that's wrong, regardless.
Exposing it to other people. Don't do that.
Right. And now we got Big Gains in the building. What up, Big Gains? Salute.
What's going on, Razor, and to the rest of the panel? I pretty much just came up here to let everybody on the panel know that me and the homie is not the same person. And pretty much he said everything that I would say. You dudes are not used to getting women. You dudes are not used to getting boxed. So you have to show the world, hey, look at me. I bang this chick. I bang that chick. And putting it all on the internet, putting it all in these groups, exposing yourself, and you don't know who's in these groups watching.
Thank you, Big Gains. Thank you. Exactly. Well said, brother.
Yeah, well said. Well said. And we got Uncle Rico in the building. What up?
What's up, Rays? The number one hater in the space. I'm the number one hater in the space.
I don't know. They saying Robert. They saying Robert.
Oh, they saying Robert? Oh, they don't know. I'm working with Rob. Me and Rob working together. We gonna clean these streets up. You know, it started with me and Peso. So y'all didn't believe the white ice, the white ice, the white man ice is colder. So I'm gonna say this. There's nothing that's going on today. I call Rob, Robert Baratheon, the king of Westeros. That's my Game of Thrones thing. Because the truth of the matter is, like I told everybody, I didn't come over to Rob's side because Razor, me and Peso was saying this shit 5-6 years ago, right?
Yeah.
We was telling people 5-6 years ago that stop doing this shit, that this was gonna happen. You know what they called me? You old, you dumb, fuck you, nigga, you a hater, all that other shit. So you know what? All this shit is coming to roost. And
you know what's so funny? This is what happened back in the days, or just a few times ago. Bro, people used to be embarrassed to be with pros in public. Like if you was gonna do your thing with pros, right? You would have been in the cut. You never used to show people. You never used to expose it. It used to be embarrassing to be in a store with a pro, a known pro. It used to be embarrassing to even be seen with one. So what you'll do is You'll do your late night stuff, whatever. If you're that type of person, you'll do your late night stuff and never be seen in the open. Nowadays, people are proud. They holding that shit like with a trophy and posting pictures and showing you guys and doing all this weird stuff. It ain't cool, man. Like I said, if you agree with the fact that sending pictures without the woman's consent and even taking pictures without the woman's consent is cool, then you should be in his radar, man. You should be right up there with him.
I'm laughing my ass off. Me and Peso got all the video. We even was over here banging on Razor about it 5-6
Yeah,
years
bro,
ago.
listen,
Was,
sometimes some of the dudes is like, cool, they ain't smashed no females in a long time. They like, man, we ain't gonna go through all this stuff paying for the dates and all that. They in their city, they've been working. They probably go get a John, but you would have never knew that person, that hard electrician, worker, or, you know, bus driver or whatever he is, blue collar worker, you would have never assumed, even a police officer, you would have never assumed that he went and paid for a John. He would have never put that shit in the public. He said, I was with pros, free or not. Okay. That's what I was saying, Super Trooper. I never denied if they probably was working or not, but I personally wasn't looking for that or going for that. So I ain't tripping. You keep saying that, but I ain't tripping about that. That's cool. Like if they was or not. I wasn't participating in the activities though. He said the space don't care. They'll trick all day or night. Of course. He said, hey, right. I think that's the white man whole point, that niggas be sloppy with the tricking. Yeah, and that's the point. And exposing people. And the biggest thing is exposing women without their consent. If anybody think that's okay, because one of the dudes was talking in Razor Rays and saying that basically it's cool to do it, or the only reason why these women are knowing is because he's exposing them. It shouldn't be happening anyway, at all. It shouldn't be happening. He said we all knew if hold up, the chat went up, started talking about hoes, Super Trooper would show up, of course. And Super Trooper, is he not doing damage now? I told you, let's see. Future wiped up a pro. Yeah, but that's the bro. Listen, the thing is, just because somebody else does something right doesn't mean it's for you, right? You have to understand certain things are not for everybody. So if somebody else do something, that don't mean you have to do it. And usually, you know, the rules of the game is never wipe a pro. We all know that. We know that come with all types of problems. Come on, man. He said, true. I just feel like you got to hold them shorties to the same standards because, believe it or not, they got a group chats about the dudes too. Oh yeah, and Slick, you think they taking pictures of the dudes and stuff and sending it to the group chats? They probably are, and I don't think they send in the group chats about the men that they scope because that would be all type of crazy. That would be a whole nother crazy thing. But they basically send in group chats about tricks. Or they probably not, because if you're a good spender, if you spend a lot of money on them, they probably ain't gonna give you to their friends. They ain't gonna give that money up. So they gonna hold you and hide your name and hide your phone number and all that. Try to keep you to themselves. Super Trooper said I removed myself from the groups after that day. After one day, yeah. Nah, but Super Trooper, you was the one saying that it's cool. Remember, you said it was all right. I told you ain't nothing all right about what they doing in the chats. And you do not have the right to post a female's picture just because you took the picture of your dwelling. Hell no. Bro, that was something crazy Super Trooper said the other day. Nope, that's not a fact. That one right there is not a fact. He said it's called the Chica Network. These nuts. D Nice is in the building. Shout out to D Nice. He said no damage being done at all, babes.
I'll tell you.
The damage is they're sending pictures without the women's consent. That's the biggest damage right there.
But y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all wanted to do what y'all wanted to do. So guess what? We got all the files. We got all the files. And me and Rob will be dropping it. And guess what? There is, as Big Gans and the other gentleman said, y'all groups are full of moles. Y'all groups, your Facebook groups, your WhatsApp groups, all your YouTube, motherfuckers have been snitching nonstop. I got the names of motherfuckers that's done snitched that I'm gonna drop next week. Tim Howard, you might want to be quiet. You might want to be quiet, Supermod. Keep talking.
Yeah, no, Mega
niggas talk.
Mega Mod.
Okay, Mega Mod. We let you niggas talk. But I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of people that y'all sitting there buddy up with today is literally the people that's sending us shit.
Oh no! So she stole his stuff and sent his shit around naked, or sent a picture around of him naked, slick. See, that's what I'll be talking about, bro. Listen, this is another thing too, bro. Some of these guys get with the pros and really think they with their girlfriend. Why are you sleeping naked with a pro? First of all, why are you sleeping with a pro? Why are you sleeping around a pro? That's what I'm saying. You guys have just completely screwed the game up. You guys are trying to wife pros, which is wrong. Sleeping with pros, which is wrong. Y'all doing all the wrong things with these pros now. It must be a new day. Because, bro, nobody used to do these type of things, bro. Sleeping with pros, making pros girlfriends, kissing on pros. Y'all eating pros box. Like, damn. I don't know what type of man is being created now, bro. It's crazy.
Keep running your mouth, Tim Howard.
Oh, but that's what Robert was saying. Robert was saying some black guys was sending him a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
It's all
Mike,
black guys.
Mike check 1 2 Razor. We can't hear you.
Y'all can't hear me?
I can hear him. It's all black guys because these spaces are predominantly full of black guys. There's no white guys in these groups. There's no white guys in these groups. There's
bro,
black
making
guys
love to them,
so,
and bro, making love to them, not only making love to them, paying their rent from the States, sending them money from the States, and we talking about these are threes across the board. You'll line up 90 men across the world, and they'll all say this woman ranges around a 3 or a 2, and you see these dudes paying for everything from the States. Ridiculous.
Hey Rico.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening to Minister Jack last night. I agree with some of what he was saying. I disagree with some of what he was saying. But he was right about some of it. You should have kept it on the low. You should have kept these places on the low, but you had to be in these groups. You had to show on the internet. You got to be, I'm him on the internet. No, you're not. You're a goofball. And now the whole world gonna know it.
Yeah, OG. But listen, when you don't touch women on a regular day, or like frequently talk to women, deal with women, the first time you get around women or any woman that allows you to touch them, what you think they gonna do, pro or not? You hear me? What you think they gonna do? Come on, man. Oh niggas, but he have a point. Yeah, nah. From what I'm hearing, the games, all of them that's talking right now, bro. When the sky is blue, the sky is blue. You can't come outside and look at the sky and say it's red. You're gonna have to tell the truth. You can't pick sides and say, oh, it's because this dude is saying it is wrong, or this dude is saying it. Sometimes it's the wrong messenger, right? But what's coming out of the messenger mouth is the truth. Can't deny that, man. You cannot deny that. You said paying for the girlfriend experience in Thailand and wifing a pro. Yeah, man, but to each his own. You feel what I'm saying? The rules are set in the book and it ain't going nowhere. The rules are never wife a pro or your life will be destroyed. And it might not even happen right away, but eventually those pros destroy your life, man. He said, I feel you. Some of these dudes wipe up pros and some men wipe up women who don't sell box but having sex more than women that selling box, which is true. So you can wife an undercover pro. So it could be crazy also. It just depends what type of women you deal with. Try to deal with women that I always say this. Try to deal with women that like you. It ain't no real thing of when a woman tell you, oh, at first I didn't like him, but I grew to like him. Anytime a woman say that, she never liked you. She just settled. What happened was she was dealing with you. She didn't like you at first, all the men that she really like dropped her, then she ended up just saying like, man, this dude that's been around being a sucker and dealing with all my BS, I'm gonna settle with him. So that's basically what she does. So you got to watch them women too. Get women that like you, basically. He said, what did I miss? Who was arrested and deported? Yeah, I'm about to play the rest of it. I missed some of it too. I didn't watch the whole live. I caught it towards the end.
But and your ass might be sitting behind bars because you wanted to be I'm him.
Right. And Arda Will, you in the chat. Yeah, I'm not saying there are no whites or Latinos in the group, but we know this space is predominantly dominated by black men. And you know yourself, Arda Will, down there, you came over there trying to sit there and check me and peso. How long ago we told them about this stuff? That's all I want people to understand, how long we have been calling it out. And people have been, y'all think people have just started snitching. Robert just found out in 2026. They were snitching to me and peso back in 2022. They were sending us shit back then. The only difference was me and peso, it never crossed our mind to turn y'all in to the authorities. We literally thought we could make a change in the space by calling it out. But white guy decided to go a different way. I ain't mad at him.
Hey Rico, tell him when I first came around, me and you got into it.
Yes.
Me and you got down in a knockdown, drag out shouting match.
Everybody.
Because I didn't know it was going on like this. I thought it was brothers going out there having a good time with the ladies, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what me and my crew was, and coming home, keeping it quiet.
Which
you know what I'm saying? You talked about it. You talked about it in the barbershop. You talked about it in the locker room at work or the water cooler, but you kept it off of the internet.
And here's the difference, Gan. I would still say within this space, the majority of the men are. That's the majority. And the majority is like slightly half. Okay. I do believe the majority of the men, 55, 60%, are moving the way they're supposed to move. But it's that 30, 40% that won't keep shit. And the majority of the people that's moving like that, they ain't putting shit on the internet. Nothing.
To be honest, the ones that's moving correctly is not doing any content. I got to keep it a buck. Most likely the ones that's moving real correctly and actually handling business and doing what they want to do, they're not doing any type of content creating at all. So it's really only, or I might be wrong. They might not do no content creating, but they probably have some crazy files in their own phone, which is probably, like I said, we all got pictures and stuff in our phones, right? The thing about it is, if he's not sharing it to anybody, then it's cool, right? It is what it is. Oh yeah, RC, I know you got some things in your phone, but like I said, I don't want a female ever coming to me on the back end like, I can't believe you posted my things and all this. I'ma sue you, or not even just I'ma sue you, even be impressed about posting private stuff. I don't like that type of stuff, man. I like to keep it, player. You don't do that type of stuff, posting pictures. She send you a nude, you go send it to the group chat. Then one of your hating ass boys go hit her up in a DM on the back. You know your boy just sent us the nude that you just sent. Like, just keep all your stuff private. You never know how things are gonna run out or how people are gonna act. Keep everything private because people are haters, bro. Your closest homeboy would do that to you, trying to smash the female. You got to know how to move. You definitely do. He said, I'm not posting on YouTube. Yeah, man. And in my videos now, if I'm gonna have female, I'm gonna start letting them know I'm gonna just say in the video, make sure they have full consent that they want to be a part of my videos. I'm gonna just make sure all my stuff is safe.
Zilch. They're moving, they're having fun. They might be doing all the shit that Robert don't like, but they're not putting it on the internet. And that was all our complaint was. But they was like, nope, I'm gonna do it anyway. Fuck you, old nigga. I can do what I want. Okay.
Yeah, put cases on all these niggas.
Yeah. So if you want to be like that, okay, then that's how it is. Don't cry now. Motherfucker, don't cry.
Yeah, what up? My name Big G. I just started watching this space and everything kind of crazy. I'm seeing I'm seeing a bunch of dudes is like they never got no females before. Bunch of lames going out there with their hands.
That's exactly what it is. And you
Man, that's social owner. Don't take that
again.
seriously.
But I even told people,
thank you, Noisy Mac, for that.
Look at the situation.
Everybody hit the like
people
button
sitting
for
there
me. If you
saying,
just
right?
came in, hit that like button.
Remember, everybody was sitting there hollering about go to Thailand, go to Thailand. Y'all better keep your ass out of Thailand because Thailand about to shut down after what just happened. So act like y'all don't know. Act like y'all not aware of what's going on. Thailand is about to be off the fucking board. They about to be off the board.
Yeah, Jay, now I'll pay it in a few minutes. I'll pay it in a couple of minutes, Jay, now.
And I'm not even saying that a black guy did it. It wasn't a black guy that did it. It was a white guy that did it. But he still took Thailand off the board because these countries are going to change based on, it doesn't matter. If they're going to take it off the board for the white guys, they're going to take it off the board for everybody. But y'all go ahead. Keep saying you can do what the fuck you want to do. Go ahead. I'm fine with it because I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay it in a few minutes. Thank you for the $2 more beer for Razor Rays. And Django with the $2 donation. Once NYC find the right things, we'll go back to normal. Once he find the right out there inside Thailand.
Nah, RC, you know what's so funny? That dude that did that to that 17-year-old is definitely gonna have Thailand on some other stuff, bro. Because there's been too many European Caucasian men that's been doing some wild stuff out there. And when I had my feet on the ground out there, bro, I seen some things, bro. Trust me. And it was all coming from some of those Europeans.
Potential wife out there in Isan. I don't know, Django. Thank you for that $2. Passport Policia. Oh, that was social owner, right? Yeah. Yeah, what up? So
Welcome, CC. Welcome, CC, to the chat. To the
and Big Boss takes no loss. Y'all know Big Boss Salini with the $5 donation. These chat groups are modern day locker room and barbershop talk, not that serious. Calm down and stop hating. Pastor Bros are lit and we ain't stopping. So Big Boss, real talk, shout out to you.
Big Boss, go to Thailand and give me some content.
May I say something? This is why, see, stuff like this is why in every group or organization, there should be gatekeeping involved. You cannot
Mic check 1 2. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
yeah, I can hear you. You're clear. So, like I said, this should be.
Okay, yeah, I hear you too, Ray. Somebody's voice got cut off.
Okay, well, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear, Rocky World.
Yeah, like I said before, there should be some gatekeeping involved.
I'm gonna back out and come back.
Yeah, you go all the way out and come back in.
Nah, yeah, he definitely did that, and that's gonna put a damper on Thailand for all Americans. Any foreigners coming into Thailand, that is going to hit hard, bro. Hit hard on all of the P for P, everything going on. That shit about to hit hard, bro. It's gonna hit hard. Trust me, it's gonna hit hard. Believe what I'm saying. That's why you got to be careful traveling now, for sure. Just got to be on your stuff when you're traveling to Thailand and these places now. It's gonna get a little bit more difficult.
I'm gonna drop the link. Go ahead.
All right. Like I said, there should be some gatekeeping.
Go all the way out, you said.
All the way out, yeah.
Yeah, there should be some gatekeeping involved when it comes to any group or organization, et cetera, for so you can bring the right types of people along with the group that will not place the group or bring any type of negative image to the group.
What's the right type of tricks? Tell me.
What's the right type of tricks? I didn't say tricks. I said people. I didn't say tricks. I said people. But anyhow, right?
Is this Caribbean Casanova, by the way, in the building? What up, CC?
OG, you know me, I represent the chat, man. Like, and you know, we call it how we see it. It's just weird that everyone is talking all this, y'all should keep it. Who's y'all? Because the only people that I see being attacked right now are black men. And I see other black men attacking black men. And then I see other black men backing some white dude who's trying to take down other black men when the majority of the people that travel are white, when the majority of the people that actually mess up a country and take advantage of the people in that country are white. And I don't see everybody giving that same energy to the white man.
Well, he's right about that part. You're right about that part, CC. Listen, I say anybody who's doing this shit, putting it on the internet and all that shit,
Yeah, but here's the thing. We over here.
I don't
But
give a damn what
Here's the
color
thing,
you
Gans.
are.
You know what I don't like? Because this group, this travel community that we're a part of, mostly in this YouTube space, in this community, is brothers and minorities. So anytime I see somebody, when I was going after the passport wars, they didn't have no name of passport bros because it was the passport PDFs. That's who I was going after, right? Now, as far as who it was, who it became now, I'm starting to see it's the same dudes that's running around tricking and paying for box is over here now want to stand on a soapbox just because somebody brought a camera and bringing light to their little devious behavior. Talk about, hey, yo, you shouldn't have been talking about it, or you shouldn't have been putting it on video, or you shouldn't have brought it to YouTube. For what? What are we talking about here? We're talking about all y'all niggas that's tricking and paying for box. So stop acting like y'all is on some sort of soapbox, like y'all coming from a place of like moral authority. All y'all niggas should just shut up. Ain't nothing shutting down. Thailand is still open for business for them white boys. See, you go to Colombia, still open for business for the white boys. The only people getting these problems is other brothers. And all I see is other crab ass people bringing other brothers down. That's a problem. And it's crazy because I'm the nigga that was the real OG in this space, cooking everybody equally. I didn't care what color you was. If you was abusing people, I was cooking you. If you was taking advantage of people, I was cooking you. If I seen you walking around and all of a sudden you got nothing but kids around you, I was cooking you. I ain't sitting here talking from no moral high ground. I was talking because I had boots on the ground. I seen it with my eyes. Right now, all y'all niggas is talking about what? Another nigga and what he doing with his dick and his money? Y'all sound crazy. Y'all sound wild. Mind your fucking business. If you're gonna do something, you see something that ain't rocking, when you see him, smack him in his mouth. If you ain't doing that, shut the fuck up. Go sit in the corner. Go buy your ticket. Go pay for your pussy. Stop talking to other niggas like you coming from a moral high ground when everybody's ready to fucking put their foot on your neck. Y'all don't see what's coming? Y'all don't see what they doing? Y'all don't see this white boy coming into the space trying to put y'all against each other? And y'all sitting here talking about, yeah, we supposed to cook you. Doing what? All you niggas is came in from the same place. Peso Man was walking behind these freaking African bitches recording booty. Then he see all you niggas that's supposed to be coming with a moral high ground. I seen y'all niggas. I seen y'all the whole time. You know what y'all niggas is? Y'all failed YouTubers. Y'all have failed people on social media. So then you want to attack the ones that made it. Y'all also just shut the fuck up and live your own personal life. Because y'all not moving no needles. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Man, that's some good trolling. That's some good trolling by CC, boy. That's some good ass trolling.
Wow. That was fire right there.
I applaud it. Yeah, I applaud it, man.
I applaud it as well.
Go out and come back in. Brothers abroad, I see you in the back. Go out and come back in.
CC for the Oscar. CC for the Oscar with that great trolling.
I applaud it.
And yeah, I applauded too with some great trolling, trying to make this a race factor and all that. And you know, the dumbasses within the comment section are actually buying into it, man.
They're not buying into nothing. Everybody see.
Nah, they buying
we
into
from
that
the comments. You know why we in the fucking
buying
chat?
into that
Because we
shit.
see everything. We call it out. And you know what we see? We see people that's coming over here.
You out here
being
trolling
hypocrites.
now.
It's
You ain't trolling now. You trolling now. That's what you doing. You out here trolling now, man. You know,
everybody can see it. And you know what the problem is? Instead of y'all niggas is owning up to it. Instead of you owning up to it and just saying, you know what? It is what it is. Instead of y'all sitting there owning up to it and saying, you know what?
Buys into that trolling shit, right?
Y'all not doing that. That's not what y'all doing.
Dumb as
Y'all
hell.
sitting here trying to yell at the chat. Why you yelling at the chat every time they put a mirror to your face? Why you yelling at the chat every time they say what it is that they see? I don't see the chat ever fucking lying. The chat may be cooking. We always cooking.
The chat always lying. The chat always lying.
Because we show them the mirror. And they see what the fuck it is that they doing.
Man,
we see y'all niggas, man. Y'all putting it all on the fucking display. And then when y'all niggas get called out, all of a sudden you feel it to your heart. What is it that you even talking about? Why is it that you even mentioning it right now? How is it that you agree with it, but then you want to say, oh, but it's an act. It's an act. How? It's an act because you sit there and you felt it. Because only hit dogs holler.
What you doing is an act
right now. Because that shit hit you in the face.
So I'm saying that you acting.
Everything I said resonated with you. Everything that I said, you felt it because you know that's you. If not, you would have sat your ass in the corner. You wouldn't have said shit. You would have been quiet. You would have clapped it up. And then you would have sit there and said your own point. But nah, you got to focus on what it is that was said because that shit represented you. If it didn't represent you, you wouldn't be saying shit. I'm just telling you how it is, my nigga. So if you feel that you disagree, say what you disagree about. Don't sit here and try to hit you with these ad hominem attacks with your little red herring conversations. Say what it is, nigga. Speak. Speak with your fucking heart. Speak with your soul. And speak what it is. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop down because I don't talk to fraudulent ass niggas.
Yeah, like you, right? Yeah, go play with that bamboo stick, nigga. Anyhow, right? The only person throwing ad hominems is you, CC. You came here with ad hominems and emotionalism. But anyhow, good trolling by CC, by the way. Yeah. Anyhow, right?
Go ahead. Because I don't know how that's why I said I'm not even going to engage in it because I know that's what they want to make it about. The whole thing, like when I saw Rob on the panel that Razor showed, and I told somebody the other day, I said, they'd be like, he's a white boy. I'm like, okay, I can see what color he is. I can see what color he is. But I haven't heard anybody, if you go back and you watch that whole 5, 6, 7, however long that live was, nobody disputed what he was saying. All their issue was he's white, he's white, he's white, he's white. I'm like, well, there were black people that was telling you guys the same thing, and you didn't want to listen to it. So again, him being white, I can get the whole
Tiny Sag, she cool, chilling.
You guys, they're like, okay, look, I know all the cold words, how white supremacists talk.
Everybody hit the like button for me.
And I'm not saying that the man is that, but I'm like, that is a deflection to go to his race, which you can bring us, we can leave the race on the table. We can attack why white men are in the space. Leave that there for a minute. Is what he's saying right or wrong if he wasn't white? And nobody would sit there and defend that shit. So again, nobody could say, nobody would say it's perfectly okay to film women while you're fucking them without their consent.
Thank you. That's not a race thing, man. I'm black. That's not a race thing. That's not okay. That's not okay to do. Then if you do it and you're not doing it basically to watch it back later for your own personal private stuff, and you sending it into groups to be shared, 10 times worse.
And I just want a nigga to sit there and come up here and say, it's perfectly okay to have meta glasses and spy cameras while we're around and while I'm fucking her, and then to sell the content. Say it's okay. If that's what you believe, say it with your motherfucking chest. Because I believe it's some fucked up slime ball ass shit. But if that's what you believe, get up there with your face in your chest. Don't tell me because the white man criticizes it, because I'm a black man and I say you a lame fuck nigga to sit there and film a woman naked while you're fucking her and she's unaware and then sell that content or to put that content out for likes and views. That's some lame ass shit. You a lame, weak ass motherfucker to do that. That's what this black man says. So now you can take his whiteness off the table. Now you can say this hating ass old nigga. But guess what? I promise you there are more motherfucking black men in the space that feel that shit's lame like me than it is that you sorry sucker ass motherfuckers who approve it. But y'all do. Y'all do. You think it's cool. You think it's funny. Because you know why? You can't get pussy short of your fucking wallet. It's just that simple.
And big game, what you got to say?
Nah, yeah, but bro, RC, people don't find that sus. They saying they're fighting back. Bro, they're fighting the fact that they find that it's okay as long as the women don't know. Bro, me personally, I don't send that shit because I don't want that shit to come back to me. Like, I got some things in my phone, which is with the woman, of course, because I don't have to hide nothing. They the ones that want to record anyway. I really don't be with that stuff. And if you ever record, you're never recording in your phone. I'll record on my phone and, we can watch it together from my phone, whatever it is. But I don't like doing that because people are haters. And when it gets out there, when the female come back to you, it's a big, 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 big problem. And I just never want to be in those tight spots with women to where they coming back to me. I can't believe you send my pictures out. I can't believe you're doing this and doing that. And it can get dangerous, which you can get all types of stuff can happen. I just don't like that stuff. And it's not cool, man. It's not cool. Keep all that stuff in private. You want to watch it later for yourself, that's cool. sending it into paid groups, none of that is cool, man.
And may I say something? I don't
Yes.
know if big games. All right, so if the race card is the only counterattack.
Nah, yeah, no, it
or the
ain't
only
nothing wrong with recording, RC. You know, I got a lot of videos also. It ain't nothing wrong. And they actually want to be in the videos and all that. But after you record it, if you're going to go put it on your paid Patreon, that ain't good. That ain't cool. Without her knowing, unless she said, yes, let's do it. Put it on your Patreon. Let's make some money. Let's get this bread. Other than that, ain't nothing cool about that. You can't rock like that.
Counter argument you can use against Rob, that really means that you're not speaking on any truth whatsoever. Because the things with Rob, whether he's a racist or not, he provides evidence to back up what he's talking about. So you should base things. I guess I'm saying the same thing that Rico was saying. I guess I'm using a different choice of words. Hard get the that this man is that this guy Rob have used to expose these types of people. Look at the evidence. The evidence is right there. It's clear as day. And if the only reason, once again, if the only response you have to counter Rob's accusations and backed up by evidence is a bunch of racial rhetoric, then obviously Rob is right. Rob is in the right. And these individuals that's attacking Rob know that Rob's in the right. They know that.
CC Cooking, thank you, TRK Travel, another $5 donation. CC throwing bows, Fresh Boy, and thank you for the Cash App, Fresh Boy also. And also Anonymous, thank you, Razor Vlad TV, Brooklyn GQ with the 199, the Edomites guy, got Yas.
You at least let them know that Rob has called out white passport bros as well. Because they want to sit there and say like he's only went after black guys, but he's got on his IG him calling them out by name. Pictures,
you know what the thing
everything.
is, too? It's not only black guys, bro. It's just majority of the black guys doing it and trying to get paid off of it. Bro, the Caucasian guys, let me tell you guys, when I went to Thailand, a story. And I keep telling everybody this. It was a bar in Thailand, right? That let you guys understand. I'm trying to put this in terms where you can understand, and I'm not too violating anything on YouTube. It was a bar in Thailand that was on the corner of the strip, basically. And the women in that bar was either made to look like they were underage or they actually were. So it was like a bar that was made to look like it was all, you feel me? Those type of people running around the whole bar, the whole look. That bar was filled up all the time with European Caucasian men in Thailand. Every time I passed that bar, it was the only thing. And when I tell you these type of women look like they were well under, you feel what I'm saying? So it was either they probably were of age or whatever, but they were made to look very, very, you feel what I'm saying? For the, what's the name? And they probably told the Caucasian man that they were certain, what's the name? It was just wild, bro. In other words, it was wild. So it's not saying that other races ain't doing the same thing. The fact that the black people are, majority of them are putting Patreons and Discords and doing all this stuff. That's the reason why. It's in the open, man. It's in the open. So you gotta, it's just different. It makes it look like it's majority black people. But everybody's doing that type of weird stuff. All races, bro. I'm not even gonna start calling them out, but I seen all types of stuff in Thailand, man. Trust me. You said they just did a sweep on Fig. Nah, they got to do a sweep on Colombia. But the people that they did the sweep on Fig, right? They did the sweep on Fig, and all them girls moved to Western. I know if you see all of them on Western now, all down Western. And you know what I'm talking about. They filled up Western now. So Western is their new spot. He said Colombia already did a sweep. Colombia don't really care, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Colombia, that's where all their money come from. They just gonna kind of sweep. And this another thing, they might sweep more of the black men because the Caucasian men come in and spend a lot of money. They pay high prices for the P for Ps and all that nasty stuff that they want to do, all the exotic and fantasies. They pay a lot of money for that, and they spend a lot of money in Colombia when they're there. So they're gonna let those people keep rocking out. Trust me.
So I know y'all want to believe it's just only black guys. He's done white guys as well. He's done women that's been scoping as well. He's done. So again, I don't know, and I really don't care. But I know some of the motherfuckers he's calling out, I've called out for years. So
well, he has said it, Rico. He has said it. Let's play it one more time.
He's he's done it. You know he's done it. I know he's done it. They want to sit down there and pretend like he's never done it. I'm like, and I don't know Rob. I don't know him. I don't give a shit about him one way or the other. But you can't keep saying, well, why don't we call up? I'm like, I see the evidence that he does. If you niggas just too lazy to go look at it, that's on you.
Is Carter Ford still a rapper? As far as I know, Django, yes, he is. Thank you for that.
So just for the record,
and my thing is this: why?
Asked me, he has gone after them. And Travel Bando, when you want to punch me in the face, I'll touch down on the island next week.
And my thing is this, right? Why sit there and spread allegations about people when you're not even that informed about that person? You know, if you're going to say that Rob only targets a specific race of men, at least do the research first before you make that allegation. Because if you've done the research on Rob, you would know that, as Rico stated, he exposed white boys too. What are you talking about?
Everybody hit the like button.
But once again, it's a weak thing. I'm sorry, Race. Right? I'm going to be real quick.
Real quick.
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Talk to us, bro. Right now, you were Agent 007, man. I want to hear the motivation, because when I first started watching your channel, it seemed like you were defending Passport Bros. Now you're going at Passport Bros. I just want to understand why the switch up.
Yeah, I mean, so really, I mean, first, thanks for having me on. And you could, if you want to thank anyone, Capo let me know about the live. So I just dropped over to see what you guys are doing. But, you know, so I started talking about the women that are drugging guys, right? But here's the thing. My content has always been about behavior. But you're right. I never had any of the Passport Bros really on the radar, right? Even though I think some of the stuff that y'all, and when I say y'all, I don't necessarily mean you, is stupid. Just being honest, you guys that are grown-ass men sharing sex videos with each other is stupid. That's what I did when I was 16. But regardless, I didn't have anything to say about it. But what happened is a group of guys, see, I never, even tonight, I'm getting messages from guys asking me why I'm not going after this person. I don't even know who half of you guys are.
You said Glazing the
right?
white man.
People
No,
are
listen, the
sharing
thing
stuff.
about it is, even if you was to say it, OG, and you've been saying a lot of stuff anyway. You've been saying all this weird stuff that the space been doing. I always read your comments. You always been saying this stuff. But you know what's so funny? I believe you're black. Nobody listening. Ain't that funny? But when this white dude came out and started saying it, you see everybody's ears is open. Keep it 100. It's a lot of black people that have been calling out this shit long time ago, bro. How many people? And they just get low-key swept under the rug. Low-key. I'm not even lying to you. I know a couple of people that's been calling people out, like seriously calling people out, and they just get swept under the rug. So I don't know. Like I said before, it comes to a race thing when it's time to actually make things happen. Like, if this dude wanted to make things happen in a wrong way, he would get further than a black man doing exactly what he's doing. I said that when I did the review before. He's going to get more connections. He's actually going to get people deported, or maybe not even deported, but sent away at the immigration. He's actually going to get some of those things done, man. And it's going to be sad, but it's true. When it comes to a Caucasian man, and he probably come with information and facts to back it up, he'll probably go further than a black man going and doing the same thing. It is what it is. That's how the world works, man. He said nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares what he thinks, but when he start pushing that thing agenda and start giving authorities real information and things that they should be worried about, then it's going to be a problem. You feel what I'm saying? What's the name? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's stupid. Oh yeah, she chilling right now. She just called me in a few. I'll probably call her in a few seconds after we do this review and put her on speaker. See what's up with her. See if she's chilling. Copacetic.
With me that are tired of it. And then what happened is a group of guys came into a WhatsApp group, right? Band up together to get my account shut down. Okay, thought that shit was funny. And then on top of that, decided that he was going to go and try and harass my wife. I was going to just, be on my way and get back to what I was doing. But if you guys want to kind of act like that, I'll just come after all of you now. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So that's the motivation. I'm not a Fed. My motivation is simple. With me and you for my family, then I'm going to come after you. It's that simple. So I'm going to continue just to expose behavior. The women that are drugging guys will get called out. The guys that are doing goofy stuff. Look, I got to go on my TikTok and then I see in your thread where guys are talking about I'm targeting black guys. I'm not targeting black guys. But let's just call what it is. Look at all the streams. Look at all the Facebook groups. Look at all that's going on. They happen to be oftentimes led by black guys, where the single white guys are doing the pen. We get them, I expose them too. So I'm an equal opportunity guy, man.
Certain people don't give tooth about that. You talking about what dudes doing in WhatsApp groups that ain't got to do with you, that women would never see if you didn't bring your ass on showing everybody what's going on. What are you talking about? You're the one doing the exposing that don't even see the shit half of the time. Who are you supposed to be to do this?
You're damn right. You guys are. If you think that
what do you mean, you guys? I'm an outsider looking in. What do you mean?
Okay, if you think that guys filming women without their knowledge and then sharing it in groups,
you understand?
Nah, that's the problem right there. The dude said, "Who cares?" Nah, that's not cool. That part right there is not cool. Now, him coming in and infiltrating and doing what he do, hey, you can't stop a man from doing that type of work. It's like, bro, say if you pushing work on a block or anything, and this man come into the block, you've been doing that thing for the longest time. You might not think, you might think he's snitching and doing all of this stuff, but like I said, it's all up in the air. Anybody can do that, and anybody can tell on you at that point when you're doing something, that's fishy. So you just gotta watch out, man. He's here to actually attack, and he's seeing how far it's getting him. He's getting him further than him even talking about the women being scoped. It's fueling the fire, so he's gonna go even harder. It's actually helping him make money, and he's winning.
Who do you think you are to oust other men that has nothing to do with you, that women won't even notice going on?
He said they harass Buddy wife, which is probably true because, bro, in this space, they don't call people moms. They don't call people the girls that people been with. They don't went in people Instagram, call people sisters, aunties, all that. So they probably found his wife and start harassing her, and he went hard. You can't stop haters like Bates. Nah, Colombia is a good place. You said you can fit into Colombia. No, I believe he's fitting into Colombia fine. He seemed like he loved Colombia. It don't seem like it's a problem for him. It seemed like he's living there with his wife, enjoying. He got a kid. And I seen somebody else said that he was exposed for being a swinger. Even like, bro, even being a swinger is nothing wrong with that, right? He's dealing with adult women with consent, probably with his wife, which is, I wouldn't do it. I'm good. Ain't nobody touching the females I'm with. That's freaky. But he's doing it, and I'm pretty sure they're not recording and all that. So I know people want to say that if he's a swinger, how can he speak up on certain stuff like that? It's a complete difference, bro. If they doing it, consent, all adults doing their thing, even though I wouldn't do that, especially not with my wife. Are you crazy? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But if they're doing that, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's not compared to getting a woman, basically having intercourse, doing whatever you do with the female. You probably come out the restroom, she's laying there naked in the bed, and you start taking pictures like, look who I smashed, sent it to the boys, sent it to a paid Discord or Patreon. That ain't cool, bro. That's not rocking. Trust me. Most of the women don't care about being on video. I would think different. It depends who you are, bro. The Colombian girls, if they like you, they probably don't care about being on camera. If they there only for the money, you see what they do with them cameras to these boys. You see it. He said, fuck all that op shit. Got to know how to move. Yeah, but the way you got to move basically is just, bro, especially if you're not a content creator. This is the thing. You can get women that want to do videos with you also, depending on who you are. Let me not say everybody, but bro, there's so many women that want to do videos and role play and all that other stuff. It's easy. Now, after you guys do that role play and do all the videos and stuff, that don't mean she wants you to send it to the group and get paid for it, or send it to a paid Discord, or even a free Discord or Patreon. That means nothing. You feel me? So that don't mean you send it out, but you guys can do your thing, and there's a lot of people that do that. It's just not meant to be exposed. Swinger culture is huge in Colombia. Yeah, but it's no OG. It ain't no problem with the swinger culture. I wouldn't do it. Nobody's swinging on my wife. But if you are doing that as a grown adult, consent adults, nothing's wrong with that. And I can almost guarantee they're not recording it. Or who knows? They freaky as hell. They probably are recording it. But I guess they probably keep it within each other. Nobody agreed with it being put on a paid Discord or a paid Patreon. So that's the part that I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat can agree. You cannot, or it's not okay to send videos or pictures to a Discord group chat or anything. It's not okay without the woman's consent. Definitely not. Yeah, that is true, OG, of course. Got to know how to move, of course. Yeah, they'll send you nudes as soon as they put the number on the phone. But yeah, PPE, if that's the type of time is she on, where you know she a pro and you know most likely those pictures are everywhere, then it's cool. But still, would you even want to send that picture knowing that it's a possibility that somebody else been with her and they know? You really will want to keep that private. I don't understand what the big thing is now of letting other men know that you've been with a pro for sure. I can see if she was a bad female, that probably like a celebrity female or somebody that people knew, and you're like, damn, I actually got her or whatever, and she's regular. I can see that, but I don't know about all that other stuff, sending pros and being super like proud of sending the pros. Like, look at the pro I smashed. That anybody could smash though. Everybody, as long as your pocket's right. He said base whites for the streets. No way. John's overseas be loving to be recorded, but showing it to other men. But listen, this is another thing, RC, too. You already know the player rule is you never let a woman record on her phone. Ever. If it's any type of role play or anything happening, it's going to be off your phone. We all know that. You never letting a woman record off her phone. And if you do, that's on you, doofus. That's on you. We already know the game. You never supposed to do that. Yeah, that's the word of the day. It, of course, every time. And if you was to tell a female, usually we're gonna put it on the site so I can get paid, that's not gonna rock. Usually it's some type of agreement to where y'all putting it on the site to where you guys, both parties, can get paid. It ain't never a situation where you just tell a female, hey, I'm gonna put this video we just did last night on this little site on my Discord, and I'm gonna get paid for it. And usually she like, okay, it's not happening. But if she's some type of OF worker or on some other stuff, on some shit like, oh, let's get this back, then most likely. But that's kind of rare, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Because she'll do it herself. Majority of the women. Back in the days, off the word of mouth going. Yeah, but listen, even with RC, right? RC can record some of the women because some of the women that he deal with actually like him, like being around him is cool. But bro, you gonna get around like majority of these people, the women gonna slap the phones out their hand, tell them they can't record, tell them they can't put up a camera, and that's the type of stuff that some of these guys got to deal with. Then think about one of those situations where they didn't even want you to record in the daytime. Then they end up falling asleep at your spot, and you record them and put it on some paid shit, and they didn't even want you to record them with their clothes on. Come on, dog, you crossing the lines. You playing a real thin, thin line right there. I had a good idea of the city, but I'm not an expert. Oh yeah. Well, listen. The thing about it is, with going to Colombia, I think that right now for me, I might put that one in the back burner because at this point, all black men look the same. I'm not going to even lie to you. When you coming into immigration, when you flying into Colombia, we all look like one person at this point, and they gonna judge us all the same. So we got to be, And another thing is, I can't bring my condoms, which I don't go nowhere without my own personal ones. I don't like buying condoms overseas, fake this. They got the ones, fake magnums in Colombia now going around. Fake this, fake that. I'd rather just bring it from a place where I know they got laws and regulations of all that selling fake products and all that other stuff, especially condoms. So I ain't dealing with that for sure.
Running your mouth.
There you go. That was a refresher for people in the chat that didn't know what we were talking about. Have at it, guys. Wacky World of TV and Big Games. What you got to say?
No, what I'm saying is that once again, throwing the race card as a counter statement to Rob's position that's backed by fact is a weak move. It's a weak move. That's it. And somebody said something about.
So OG, do you bring your own condoms to Colombia, or do you buy them there? I wouldn't trust buying them there. I heard they're making them all types of stuff. I wouldn't trust that, man. The whole Colombia is becoming like a whole big playground, a scam playground. You're gonna get fake condoms. You can get scolded. The police officers can rob you. The pedestrians can rob you. It's just like a whole playground, like a scam playground.
That the modern day chat groups are just, or the chat groups are just modern day locker room talk, or what have you. What the fuck? The question is this: number one, what do grown men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s need a locker room talk? What type of stuff is that? That's for teenage boys, And number two, once again, whether you condone the art of locker room talk, the fact of the matter is you should not do anything illegal, which whether you're online or in real life, and spreading X-rated content that consists of other people without that person's permission is illegal. And the fact that people are putting it on the internet where it can be recorded, where someone could take a snapshot and catch you.
RC, you be hitting your mangoes raw?
It's a stupid move. It's a dumb move. That's all I got to say, man.
May I say something?
Hold on. Let me respond to the homie real quick, then I'll let you have it. I condone the locker room talk, the physical locker room talk, not this internet talk, because I worked a career where I had to go to the locker room. We was in the locker room getting changed. So in the locker room, you're talking about all sorts of things. You're talking about sports. You're talking about the party that weekend. You're talking about the trip that you just took, all of that shit. But that's between individuals in that locker room. It's not going all over the internet for other people that don't know you to hear. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I got you.
So what I wanted to say is that one thing that I've always tried to make a point, and people made fun of me for saying this. A lot of the dudes don't even like these women. They are more infatuated with how they make them look
There's like prizes, like people that go fishing show their fish. They want to show that they're able to quote unquote bag this beautiful woman because in their day-to-day lives, they cannot talk to these women. So again, they have to show the men. This is the only way they derive the real pleasure is showing other men what they're able to get.
So Social Loner, what you saying is they peacocking for other men.
A lot. This is a lot of what it is.
Way, in their homoerotic way, they peacocking for.
It's not even. It's not even a homoerotic way. It's
but
men.
The overall arching theme of these weird ass motherfuckers is they peacocking for other men.
It's a competition.
Look at me.
It's a competition where in day-to-day real life where women have options.
You can go and enjoy the company of a beautiful woman and have a.
I get no women. That's the space.
But hear me out. You can go and enjoy the company of a beautiful woman and have the time of your fucking life without the need to peacock for
everybody. Hit the like button for me.
Anybody else know
Let's
that
go.
Intimate moment and that fun and that joy and that pleasure and all that shit. You will have it whether you tell me or not. Telling me if you did that if you had a motherfucking certified baddie, the baddest woman in the world, and so what do you get out of telling me other than trying to fucking please me? That you know what I'm saying? It's like
again, but
enjoy yourself and shut the fuck up.
But you have to understand they can't shut the fuck up because again, a great portion of that they have to show it or they have to show it off. Like when I talk to women, and I'm not trying to smash dudes be in my chat. Man, Social, why aren't you trying to do this? Why? I'm like, bro, she's a person.
Social, you say they have to talk about it. Why? You see, that's the psychology we're not getting to. It's like
because what I mean is.
But hear me out. If you conquered it, you went out and you captured the baddest bitch on the block, and you got her. You got the trophy bitch. Why do you need to tell somebody you got her?
Because people have to know.
Why?
Because that's the point. Okay. People have big houses, big cars, all that, because it's constant in competition with each other and to show who's the one and up.
So what? So then what is the purpose of you getting her? Is it for your?
That's the purpose.
Is it for her? Is it for your pleasure or is it for their validation?
But the pleasure comes from other people knowing.
Validation and approval.
Validation. Yes, that's what it comes from. So it has to be. That's why most men. Let's be real about it. Most men don't really want a 10. They're headaches.
I don't think most men go around living their life for other men's validation and approval. I don't think most regular men do. I think there is a segment of men out here that's weird for some reason.
So OG, y'all, you and RC, you guys smashing y'all regulars, the ones that y'all used to or whatever, y'all smashing them raw, even though they're possibly workers. Is that what y'all telling me? Please let me know what y'all telling me because I'm trying to understand.
Reason that can't live their life unless they get some sort of outward validation or approval from other men.
This is what this space
I don't think most men feel that way.
This is what the space is. This is why certain individuals.
Okay, I agree.
This is what again, like this is a cesspool of that. Not I don't mean to say in that kind of way, but it's a cesspool of that.
It's the truth.
This is what it is. So when I see it and I try to tell, I've called this shit up again many times, and I'm not calling it from a place of superiority. I'm just calling it for what it is, and that's what it is. Similar where I tell people support certain individuals because they see themselves better than them. There's no competition within their reality with that individual, so they can never see that individual doing better. So they can clown them. Like if you like, there's a gentleman right now called Bates who can get pretty women just for being who he is.
Yeah,
dudes are not supporting him like that.
And he's killing the game.
And he's getting girls all suddenly. Yo, it shouldn't be about girls because again, that's not what people are in constant competition. They really don't want to see you win unless they can operate in a place of superiority to you. And that's why a lot of people have accused me of. But it's themselves pointing fingers at themselves.
Yeah, I'm glad you.
Shout out to Social Loner for keeping it a buck, keeping it a straight beam. I'm telling you, guys, it be like that sometimes. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But it be like that sometimes, man. But shout out to Social Loner and the squad on the panel. They like, oh yeah, he doing his thing over there, but they ain't fucking with him. It's all good. We're gonna rise to the top one day. You know, something's gonna happen. We're gonna get something popping.
that young man Bates up because he's killing the game. I seen what he's doing in LA. That's who you motherfuckers should be following. And he's doing it on his spit game. I'm like, he ain't. I don't think he paying in LA like that.
I'm not.
Again, but what I mean,
hell no. And the chat can see that.
So
no, I don't even know him. So
listen, look, no, but what I'm saying though, the brother is a brother's in shape. He look like he take care of himself. Women actually want to be around him for him.
He has charisma, charm, and know how to talk.
I don't know about that.
I've seen him.
No, that's my nigga business.
Okay, Social Owner, I've seen him on a live, and he talked to women like they're human beings in a normal way.
That's what I'm
not
saying.
saying it's again. People think that there are certain catchwords and certain phrases that's gonna get a woman. Like, no, you just gotta have personality, charisma, and charm.
My God,
shit that most people in this space you should know don't invest in.
Oh,
they simply don't invest in trying to be charming or any type of personality.
You have to understand, a lot of individuals were losers in high school and throughout the beginning of their life, and most men are. That's just the
no, most men are not. Most men in this space. You're spending too much time.
No. Let me finish, please. What I'm
Everybody
saying,
hit the like button for me.
Based on who we are as men, what gives us power within the world, we don't.
Man, shout out to them on the panel, man, for giving me my flowers, man. That was dope. But like I was saying, bro, sometimes you just gotta work harder than others. And throughout my life, man, I always had to work very, very hard, and even harder than the next man. But like I said, you never look at the next man, what he's doing. You just keep your head forward and keep doing what you're doing. And eventually it'll work out for you. Don't look to the right and see what he's doing over there and see it moving faster for him and not moving faster for you. Don't look to the left and see, damn, he been in the game shorter than me and doing better than me. Just look forward, stay on your grind, and something gonna crack, man. That's how I feel about it. Keep working, it's gonna work out no matter what.
Gain that until we built that. Unless we was born super handsome or these things that override those things. But that's just the realities of it. So and some of us, I tell people all the time, I'm happy that I was born ugly enough that I had to have a personality, but good enough that a woman wouldn't be too embarrassed to be seen with me. That's kind of how life is. So as these dudes grow up, now they're able to
that in the mirror.
Sorry?
Keep telling yourself that in the mirror.
Listen, I'm quite listen. Being honest with yourself allows you to be better and do certain things. I'm honest with myself.
But social. I'm sitting there saying is again, I do not believe that the majority of men walk around here in this world believing like they have no personality or not enough charm to sit there and win over a woman.
What I'm saying,
there is a trend of men, especially in this. I would say 100% of the men in this space believe that shit because they're fucking weird for a number of reasons. But regular men, if you go out on the construction site, most men believe they got enough personality to talk to a woman.
Somebody that's social owner's a loser. I'll put up anybody in this space. If you want to come do a rizz
There we go. RC already know. He said we don't pay in LA. Bro, listen, all this pay stuff, this thing only started, well, I don't know for all of you guys, maybe somebody else or you guys pay in the States or something. But this thing only started overseas. All this pay for play and all these words that people use, bro, throughout growing up my whole life, I never even heard of that in the States. Some of these women are embarrassed. Even if they do that, they wouldn't even come at you like that. Or at least me. They don't come at me like that with the, popping their mouth with the money stuff and all the other stuff. Nah, they usually be cool. So in the States, I don't be hearing none of that stuff. I'd never even heard of it. That's like, it's foreign. Coming from social, you might. Super Trooper. Okay, coming from you though. What's up, man? You already said my thing. So coming from you, what I'm supposed to think, huh? Tell me something. That's funny, man. He said Bates feeling himself. Nah, yeah, man. I'm supposed to, I'm supposed to feel myself just a little bit. Come on, man. Nobody wanted to give me my flowers before. I'm getting a little bit of flowers now. Nah, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep grinding even without the flowers, bro. Even if nobody said anything, I'm gonna still do what I do, man. I'm gonna still do what I do, and it's starting to become fun for me. So at first it was like a little job and kind of hard to do things. Now I'm kind of flowing. I'm learning the flow of things. All before this too, I didn't even really like cameras. Even when I did music, I really didn't like cameras. So now I'm just in the zone to where I'm way more comfortable with doing things, way more comfortable with showing things because I'm very private. So it's getting a little bit more fun now. So it's gonna be cool. I think coming up, some of the things I got going, it should be a fun time, man. I don't think I should have a problem coming up in the future. Got some good things coming up. Ace and checks. Oh man, listen. Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, I gotta hit up Check Effects in Effects, bro. He already hit me up. He said he coming for the interview. I gotta basically hit him back and make sure we confirm a date. Then, after we accomplish a good interview, a good solid interview, right? I'm going to find out where he's at, and we're gonna get a collab. But let me take baby steps. First, let me get him on the interview. He already confirmed. I just have to now. I'm gonna go back because you mentioned his name. I'm gonna make sure I go back and hit him up because I know he's been busy. I was just waiting for him to give me a date, which he didn't give me a date yet. And it's like 3 other people that were supposed to give me a date. So what I'm gonna do tonight, go back into my stuff and hit those people up and see if they're free because I know they're busy. They was out of the country when I hit them up. Outdated. Ice City pays. I'm trying to get through these the chat real fast. He said I'm in Atlanta for tricking. Nah, it's tricking everywhere. The thing about it is, like I tell you guys, even with the tricking, if you start dealing with majority of the women that kind of like you or deal with you, you don't have to worry about that, man. I'm really telling you. That's what I do. I'll basically sort the ones out that probably want to just chill with a good time and spend money, and sort the ones out that don't mind being with you, even if y'all going to the gas station, to the park, to the movies. She ain't tripping. She just want to be by your side or just be around you. That's what I start sorting out. So once I start doing that, it's just been way better for me. That's why I don't go through basically, or I don't be hearing all the stuff that other men be saying about the women charging them and they just want me to buy them shoes and purses and all that. None of the women I deal with come at me like that, man. Go get me a Chanel purse and go get me that and this, pay for my bills, pay my cell phone bill. I don't hear none of that stuff. He said in Cali, the box high for me. These Johns asking for 900 for half a day. You know what's so funny, RC? I don't even know the prices, bro. I don't even know nothing about that in the city or nothing. I was thinking it was like 250. If you was to ask me, I would think it was like 250. He said they would say I paid. Oh, because I paid for the bottle in the hotel room? Bro, listen. This is what I'm saying. People like to say that as far as like putting those two things together to feel comfortable. So people will put basically me buying a bottle and buying In and Out, which is the hamburger spot that we went to. People will put those two together as far as a woman saying, here, I need $400 for you to spend half a day with you. They will put those two together and say that that's the same as paying. Okay, man, if you want to put that in your head to make you feel comfortable, then it's all good. It's all good. Because you know what's so funny? It don't matter which way I would have spun it. If I would have brought her back to the crib or anything, and we just would have cooked, it would have been the same thing. If I would have just went to Jack in the Box, it would have been the same. Like, it don't even matter. Matter of fact, if we didn't even eat, how about that? It would have been the same thing. So I don't even put those two together, man. But a lot of people like to group those two together, which is crazy. Say Cheese TV. Let's go, OG. We working, baby. We getting to the top, huh? They gave me that shout out. We working, baby. I'm glad I got that shout out on Razor Ray. I know, I know I might get some haters on the side, but it's all good. We gonna keep working. All I do is put fuel in my fire, man. We gonna keep pushing this to the top. See what we can do. He said that's a fact. Even women overseas don't respect niggas who lead with their pockets. They might be cool with them, be nice with them, but they'll never respect them. OG, I always say that, bro. Listen, even if I led with this, the female y'all see me with and everything, if I led with my pockets, right? The only thing that would happen is she would start getting turned off because she gonna think she just like with even with me, my personality and everything, she'll be turned off by me just leading with my pockets all the time. I don't think this girl would like that at all. So the way I move, the way I do my thing, it's just it works for me, man. It works for me. And I also think it can work for other men too. It could. It definitely could. And the key thing is people don't understand. Deal with the women that like you. Simple. You know, when we was growing up and moving around and just dealing with women, we used to even deal with the women that we knew kind of like didn't want to deal with us like that, and kind of just kind of like, you know, she wouldn't mind being outside, but she kind of like had a lot of things going and all that other stuff. Drop them women right away. You already know what time it is. You text them, they take too long to text back. They text you at the end of the day, or they text you the next day, or any of that. Don't reply. That's it. Start cutting things off right away. You know what's not working for you, or no, you know what the women that's feeling you, and you know the ones that's kind of like, I'm like, it's whatever. Like, I'll deal with him kind of, or I really don't care if I deal with him or not. Just cut those women off right away. There's no point of playing and wasting both time, because what you're gonna do is just waste your time. You're gonna end up taking her out to dinner, doing all this stuff, and she ain't even feeling you like that, man. And you knew it. You just trying to win her over, which that shit is weak. Trying to win a woman over is weak. You shouldn't have to win a woman over. If she feeling you, she feeling you. Simple. It ain't no winning over or trying hard to get her. He said niggas don't know what courting a woman is. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Courting a woman. And think about it, right? We out, I decide to bring a woman out for 8 hours or even overnight. Usually all the women I'm with is overnight. So I bring her out overnight. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? Send her home back home? Then tell her, go get a meal. Go get your own food, then I'm gonna come pick you back up. Like that don't make no sense. We chilling for 8 hours, 10 hours. Am I not supposed to feed you? You crazy. You crazy. And this is not a situation where I know that I'm just gonna feed you and I'm sending you home at night. Nah, I'm always confirmed with what's gonna happen tonight. I'm confirmed, bro. It ain't no halfway this not gonna do this. Nah, everything's going the way it's supposed to go. So for sure we eating. The hell you mean? We gonna eat. We gonna eat for sure. And if you want a little bit of drinks or whatever, we gonna drink and chill. And we gonna go out, you know, even if it's something that I want to do, if it's bowling or something that I actually want to do or something, yeah, we're gonna roll out and we're gonna do that. It all depends. But one thing that's not gonna happen is I'm not gonna let a woman tell me what restaurants and all the places to go. That's not happening. So all that picking the spots and picking the restaurants and making sure we go where they want to go, that I probably don't do. But as far as me, you know, vibing, unless you just cool and pick a spot that I might agree with or something, but you ain't gonna pick no Ocean Prime and all the other Nobus and all that. You ain't picking that on my budget. And once you say something like that, you're gonna get left at home anyway. Once I hear you say something like that, it's over. I'm about to try to leave you on the curb, straight up, right next to the curb. Little males, but OG and RC, you know what's crazy? Y'all would leave these women for like 8 months, right? Even if they y'all regulars, y'all leave them for like 8 months to a year or even 4 months, 5 months, and come back and smash them raw diggity dog. That's crazy. Woo! You guys biting, playing Russian roulette, huh?
Beat your ass. Just
And
listen.
So you believe you have enough personality to do that?
I'm a regular human being. As awkward as people like to
Yes.
believe that I'm just a regular human being. I can
Yes.
talk to people fundamentally as a regular person. Some of
Correct.
these guys are quite awkward. They only cool on the internet. They don't
Right.
exist in real life. A woman would not be around them unless she's getting paid.
Which
Let's
I
be honest
agree
about it.
with, which is what I agree with, because they don't work on any type of personality or social skill. It's because they take and they put zero effort into that, and think it's strictly gonna be money. And bottom line, if like as you said, if you're an ugly motherfucker, you can't make yourself no prettier. You born the way you're born. If you 5 foot, I mean, I guess you do all kinds of weird shit. But what you
Yeah, nah, but PPE, sometimes I'm telling you, the woman, it's not about courting her correctly. And you can court her correctly without spending your money like a bag and buying the wrong things. Courting her correctly don't mean you buying her bags, Chanel bags, and paying her rent and all that. Courting her correctly mean you just basically going to take care of the certain things that has to be taken care of the time that it has to be taken care of. Like as far as like a coffee date. You saying that she might not be cool with a coffee date, but the coffee date, like you said, for me would probably be like a picnic, to where we go to a picnic like this park that I know out here that's dope. We go actually do a hike, walk around, chop it up, do a small hike. She bring her running shoes, and when we come back, we can sit down at the tables, which is a big park. It's a huge park out here. Sit down at the tables in the shades, pull out the cooler, have some tuna sandwiches, probably some peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and rock out. And I think it's a lot of women that would be cool with that. I dealt with a lot of women. I think all of the women I deal with right now would do that without a problem and won't feel anything about it, bro. I promise you, they won't feel nothing about it. Like no type of way. Like he did a this and that, not at all. So it is, like I said, it is certain women out here that's cool with just being next to your side. As long as y'all vibing, conversation cool, she liking what you talking about. She's actually feeling you as a person and not looking at what you can do for her. At least not yet, for sure. Then when you guys start getting a little bit serious, of course, a woman's gonna see what you guys can do together to get further in life. Of course, that's gonna come up to play, because the thing about it is, in Los Angeles, at least, if I'm dating in Los Angeles, if I start getting even close to a woman, I'm definitely gonna try to see what she's doing in life or where her business is and all that. I know men, of course, don't worry about what women are doing or what their pockets or something, but in California, bro, you have to see what they're doing, what their profession is, and all that stuff, and how they're holding themselves down, because that's a big thing out here. You got to see how they're able to take care of themselves and what they're doing to take care of themselves out here. That's a very, very big thing. It's like me enough, she ain't going on no dates to after I hit. Yeah, no, it's after you hit, that can be cool too. But bro, like I said, dates is a different word, basically meaning dates can be anything. Bro, I do gym dates. So like that date, you using that word can be just thrown around. So I don't like, when you say date to me, I would consider date can be a movie at the house, Netflix, and you make dinner. You feel what I'm saying? So it depends. You probably talking about a date where you actually take her to a restaurant. Me, when I say dates, it's all types of things. I do dates at the gym. Yeah. I do dates at Yogaland. Like different stuff. I'll do dates anywhere. You know? How many cows and goats you got? This dude is crazy. My next trip. Oh, what's taking so long? Yeah, bro, listen. I'm stacking bread. That's what's taking so long. You guys sitting that shit in. We out of here. But I'm stacking bread right now. I'm stacking bread and I'm trying to decide where I'm gonna go, basically. So I'm getting it together though. I'm getting it together. So the next thing I'm gonna do is stack up this bread, but I got some things coming for you guys in LA. And this is another thing too. You said, when my next trip? Didn't you guys want to see around the city? Didn't you guys want to see things in LA? So I'm trying to bring you some things in LA while I'm here. It's gonna be some active things. Like the next thing I want to do right away. I don't know if you guys know about the theme park, Knott's Berry Farm, or Six Flags. I'm trying to make sure my internet is the greatest for that, because what I'm trying to do is use the DJI and actually go on the rides with the camera. So we're gonna see how the connection is with all that and all that. And I'm looking up the best connection, and they telling me to use the Netgear with AT&T connection out here. So basically, I'm gonna get the Netgear modem and basically try to connect that with the AT&T service, high speed service, streaming service they have, and we're gonna try to rock out. So it's a theme park out here. If you ever been in California, it's called Knott's Berry Farm, or we're gonna go to Six Flags. Either one I'm feeling for that day. He said I dealt with hella women and had hella women friends. They are only okay with the bare minimum for a little bit, not 3 months into a relationship doing free shit. Women want to have fun too. No, bro. I'm not even saying everything has to be free. The first time, bro, it could be a first date if you decide to even go bowling, or if you go to the batting cages, or anything you decide to do. It's up to you. Honestly, it's up to what you have to do. You don't have to send your mind to say every female I meet, I'm gonna do free shit. That ain't how it goes. Every female has a different vibe. I don't take every female to the same places. It just depends how we vibing and what they own and what they like and what they talk about a lot. Like some of the females might talk about ice cream all the time. So I'll take her to this dope ass ice cream spot I know in Culver City that do all types of crazy stuff with the ice cream, and the ice cream is handmade in front of you, and just like you pick the ice cream basically and they make it right in front of you with the same ingredients. It's just a whole experience. So you just have to move, accordingly, man. Figure out how you want to do and move accordingly. Dates in the bedroom base. Oh, so you said most dudes hate America, so if it's not international. But listen, they've been telling me so long that do some content in the city, right? I live in LA. LA is the biggest city. Do content in LA. This, that, this, that. I'm starting to spark up the content in LA right before I take another trip. So you guys see the content coming in LA. I'm about to speed it up, get some things going, and I already got some people good, some fly things lined up. So what I'm gonna do is hit the LA content, try to get these theme parks in, and it should be a movie or something like it. He said Netflix and chill is not a date if she's spending the night at your house. Yeah, well, bro, listen, I consider those things a date, man. I'm not going to even lie to you. I consider it a date. He said Netgear is fire. Hey, yeah, let me know about Netgear if you have it, because I haven't met anybody that has Netgear yet. So let me know if it's a good thing to buy, the modem. Yeah, a date. Yep. That's what I'm talking about, OG. Because a date is, bro, a date. I done had dates at the gym plenty of times. So a date is a date for me. I make everything a date. I even tell them too. We'll go to the gym like 2 or 3 times. I'll tell them in the text so they can even have it in their mind. I'll be like, so we've been on 2 dates already. Simple. Even if she didn't think it was a date, I made her think it was a date now. So she's like, oh damn, we've been on 2, 3 dates. It's smooth, man. Just know how to move. This dude in here, clout chasing. Exactly. Yep, date is subjective. It is. Depending on it, the bitch. Oh, gee, I'm telling you, depending on it. Oh, yeah, bro, RC. I forgot. That's another place that I can go for IRL, bro. I don't know. Is it good for YouTube? I think YouTube cool with that shit. Bro, I think I should do a date at the gun range for IRL. Yeah, yeah. He said LA content should be good. Yeah, I'm trying to see. You should IRL a kickback. And her friends, ooh. PPE, you see how her friends get too. They gonna try to do the nasty. Nah, but I could throw a villa, a small little house, and have her bring her friends and stuff and throw a party. All of that I'm gonna do this week. Or not this week exactly, but I'm gonna start getting all this stuff together this week. 4th of July, guys, tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. But 4th of July, the same beach that I went to that's supposed to be having a bonfires that didn't have it before, I was on the wrong side. So that time that we went there, we was on the completely wrong side of the beach. That Dockwater side with the bonfires, they moved it to the whole other side of the beach. So when I learned that, 4th of July is supposed to be a movie out there. The only problem is it's going to be a dangerous movie. A very, 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 very dangerous movie out there. Anything goes out there, especially when fireworks is going and everything. That place at Dockwater, bro, anything goes, man. Anything goes. You can go to a gun range on YouTube. It's hella firearm creators. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be a horror movie. Yeah, at Dockwater, bro. Dockwater on 4th of July. But I know a lot of people going, so I think I should just move around and try to get that content over there. It's gonna be nighttime. I'm gonna have my life of my DJI. I should have the net gear going. Everything should be flowing. Hopefully everything should be flowing cool. And if the DJI don't work good, I'm gonna switch to my phone and use the net gear and it should be flowing. He said, yeah, you tripping at Dockwater. Yeah, man. RC, I don't know. It's supposed to be active. You in the city, I don't know if you're trying to stroll. You know it could be problems, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you up there. But like I said, he said, nah, you going to Murder Beach? Yeah, nah, bro. It's a lot of people I know that's supposed to be going to Dockwater on 4th of July. So I'm supposed to be running into a couple of people I know. But this is another thing too. Dress cool. You can't dress like you affiliated, especially not at Dockwater. You just gotta dress cool, man. It's a beach. Come in beach attire. He said, hell no, I'm with my kids. He ain't playing that on 4th of July. And another thing, I'm not playing with no fireworks. I'm not touching no fireworks. RC know the dude that blew off his hand out here. We ain't playing with no fireworks. I think my firework days are over. I used to love lighting them, playing with them, holding them, jumping around with them. Those days are over. After that dude blew his hand up out here, 4 extra, he was the extra one that I ain't playing with him no more. My boy Social Loner is in the building. Hey, shout out to Social Loner, man, for that giving me my flowers on Razor Ray. Real guy out here. You feel me? He didn't have to hate on the dude. He had to, give facts when facts is due. He said, you got to go out there with swim trunks. Yeah, and a surfboard. Nah, bro, like I said, you see the way I was dressed the other day with gym attire? I mean, not gym attire, but beach attire. Bro, I'm dressing like I'm supposed to be at the beach. Even I got some dope American shorts with this American shirt. It's going to be dope for 4th of July. I'll probably wear that, man. It's like a 4th of July fit. I might probably just come out there like that because I'm going to be with my camera and all this other stuff. I got to play it smooth, man. You know, these guys ain't coming out here. Shine, what's the deal? We got Shine in the building. He said, I never played with fireworks, even as a kid. I've always played with fireworks, bro. I've enjoyed fireworks my whole life. I've always have. But now I retired. I would never even light it for somebody. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with all that. So Razor Ray
can change and improve.
Yeah, man, I'm coming up on I'm gonna get out of here in 2 hours because I can't be spending too much time, bro, here without, because I'll be losing money if I spend 6-7 hours. I gotta make sure I'll be getting these super chats or something. If not, I'm gonna just spend like 2 hours, then I gotta bounce out and get to some money, baby. Games on the panel, ask him if I'll get Gaines on the panel. Okay, yeah, I could. He's gonna basically Gaines is gonna say we paying anyway. You know his saying, you're gonna pay regardless. Me, I can break it down and tell him why it's not the same, but he's still gonna think that same way. He's gonna think right away, you're paying regardless. You are paying regardless. So there's really no point. He's still gonna say, "You're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this." And sometimes, guess what? Even if he say you paying, sometimes it's cheaper than still paying what they paid. You going out on a small date with the female that's real, small movie date or whatever, and sometimes you go back to your crib or you go back to her crib. Even that small outing that you just spent like $25, $30 on both of y'all food that y'all came back and watched the movie. Come on, that's still cheaper than whatever's happening. You say get them on the panel? All right. Yeah, nah, I'll get gains on the panel if y'all want them over here. Tonight, what I'm gonna do when I get off of here, after I go handle some other business, I'm gonna definitely go back and hit up all my people for the interviews. I have to get my interviews going for sure. Get all those people that said that they were gonna come through. I know it's just because I didn't follow back up, but I'm gonna go follow back up with them, and we're gonna get that going for sure.
Move upon is your personality. You can work on your charm. You can work on these things. You can improve in those areas, and they matter. But these motherfuckers believe, fuck all that. I'm just gonna pay. All right, then that's why this space is so fucked up.
Hey, let me get the super chat. Mr. Dawkins, $5. Y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me in the chat?
Yeah, see, RC said he went on a date in David Buster's and hit first night. And see, David Buster's probably cost him, I'm gonna see, probably around probably they played a few games, probably had a few snacks and drinks, probably like $60. Probably cost him like 60, maybe 65. Then he went and chilled and did his thing, which is nothing, bro. You gotta understand. Paying 65 and doing your thing with a person that actually wants to be with you, this is a difference. A difference of giving a person money. You can give a person money, the female money, and she still don't want to be with you. She still don't like anything about you. She's only with you because of the money. So it's a completely different thing.
Yes, sir.
People tend to forget he only started going after a particular WhatsApp group when they harassed his wife and targeted his social media platform. Thank you for that $5.
Correct.
We discussed, we was talking about that a little bit. Yes, that is the origin of that. What kind of morphs to this point. Passport Bro Podcast, $5. Shout out to you. What up, guys that don't get love in the space want to be ops. Shaking my head says Passport Bros Podcast. Y'all know him, right? I know Passport Bros. I think that's what's going on, chat. That's what's going on. Passport Bros Podcast says, and Rob is doing what should the builder did exploit black. Oh, Chud the builder did exploit black. Says Brooklyn GQ, my guy. He's been a long time member of the channel. Shout out to you, Brooklyn GQ. All right, go ahead, guys.
I know. I see people talk about. They see social, striking out with the women, but I'm the only one of the only people. I want to say, one of the only people that if you see me, I'm talking to regular women. So when you think it's striking out, trust me, what might happen in the back end is completely different. But no matter what y'all say, though, I got 900 reasons to be here.
Where do y'all see this is going, guys? Y'all can hear me? Where do y'all see this going? Like for travelers in the track.
This is another thing too, guys. You won't believe it, right? But I keep telling you guys, bro. I get rejected too. And it won't be no rejection. Don't mean that they spit in your face and they cuss you out. Rejection mean that you talk to them and they don't go nowhere. Or they give you a number or Instagram or something and they just don't go nowhere. That's cool. But what I don't do is stop talking to women because I lose some. Like, bro, I would talk to say I talk to 3 because this LA. I'll pull up on or hop on 3 bad ones. And imagine I don't get 2 of them or 3 of them. None of them going. You think that's gonna stop me from not talking to the next 3? You tripping. That even fuels me. I'm like, ooh, so I ain't get none of those. I'm on 6. Now I double it up. Now I'm like, okay, now I'm about to get the next 6. I ain't striking out like that. Boom, boom, boom. So I say that to say this. Keep your numbers high, man. Start learning how to talk to women at the gas station. Anywhere you go. You pull up to 7-Eleven late at night. It's 12, 11 at night. And you pulling up to get some toilet paper or whatever you're getting, some snacks. You see a shorty in there, spit. Simple. Don't let her pass you. Don't get in the car talking about, damn, I could have at least said something to her. That's the thing I used to do all the time. I used to always get mad at myself, like, bro, you could have at least said something when I'm gone already. All of that, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not doing that no more. I don't let any woman pass me. I don't give a damn if I get rejected. Rejection gonna come. I'm not gonna be able to get every woman I talk to. Duh. We all know that. But I'm gonna shoot my damn shot. I'm telling you, like a 357, I'm gonna shoot that shit. And we see. Just like with this girl right here, right? Remember, told you guys a story. She said I was her gym crush. How the hell would I have known that, bro? I would have never known that. She just would have been walking around and never saying anything to me, like she wasn't doing, just looking once in a while. And that still wasn't enough for me to say that she was feeling me. You feel what I'm saying? That wasn't enough. I just had to play the field. And when I played the field, you see how it worked out for me. This is why, even with that, that pumped up my game even more. I be trying to tell y'all, I pumped it up even more because things like that is like, you see what I'm saying? You don't want to miss out on anything else. You better be on your shit. You better be on it. He said, even the so-called healthy food in America isn't healthy. Yeah, you got to pick through a lot of stuff. Like right now, I'm about to have, I have ground beef, I have roasted potatoes, I have, uh, what is that? A sweet potato. Also, I have regular roasted potato, sweet potato, and I have a small amount of rice. So I don't know. I cooked all that myself. I tried to get the best potatoes from Trader Joe's. It is what it is. If the food ain't healthy, there's nothing I can do because it's a lot of things that I try to stay on the healthy end, but even the stuff I'm getting is probably not even as healthy as we think. So it is what it is. You just got to try to work with emotions. He said, I can't get down with the sweet potato way. Sweet potatoes is fire, man. And the thing about it is just figure out how to cook it. Like I mix the sweet potatoes with the regular potatoes and it's fire. Like those sweet potato with the regular potato mix, bro, it's fire. I cut them up in squares. So they're like, breakfast potatoes. Cut them all up and cook them basically and mix them up. So I have regular potatoes with the sweet potatoes, that mixture, that taste, fire. He said the beef ain't real. Yeah, you know what's so funny? I'm piecing up with my family on the butcher next week or next week. It might be in 2 weeks. But we going to my boy farm. We've been dealing with him for a minute because my family always get goat meat from him. He has a farm in California. It's about 2 hours away. He has fresh, grass-fed animals. So he usually deal with goats, cows, and buffaloes. So we're going out there and he's going to cut up the cow, label the cow, and when basically me and my couple of members in my family, we're going to split the payment for the entire cow and we're going to split the pieces. Everybody get, a piece of filet. Everybody get a piece of brisket. Everybody get a piece of ribeye. Everybody get a piece of tomahawk. You feel what I'm saying? So we all going to split it up, put it in the freezer, and I'm going to eat that and see if it's a real difference from the store meat. If it is, if it's a big difference, then we'll start sticking to that. Once everybody start running out of meat and stuff like that, we'll just go get everything from him. But yeah, real meat, fake meat, I don't know what else to do no more. We just living in a world to where our options are very low. That's all it is. Yep. When I was in Thailand, I lost like 6, 7 pounds. I sure did. I lost like 6, 7 pounds because I could not keep up and I brought my shakes. Remember, you guys, I brought my shakes. I brought shakes. I brought my vitamins, but I couldn't keep up with the amount of food I needed to keep my calories and everything up. I just couldn't keep up with it in Thailand. You'll eat a lot of food and stuff, but it's just not giving you the type of packed stuff that I would get from my chicken breast and all the stuff I need. I lost weight in Thailand, but it was a good thing because I was doing calisthenics the whole time. So my back got way bigger. They was eating McDonald's. Nah, you know what's so funny? I ate McDonald's, I think once or twice in Thailand. And you know what I ate? They had something that they don't have out here. They have that double fish fillet or fish fillet. I think they call it filet o fish or something for McDonald's. But they have the double, bro. And out here, they don't have that double filet o fish or something like that. They have the double in Thailand. I got that, bro. That was like one of the best fish sandwiches I had in a long time. That's what I was getting from McDonald's if I ate there. Was that double fish sandwich, which was fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was super good. Super good. But Thailand food is real. Thailand food is good. You say you gained weight in Thailand? I don't know how y'all did it. I was eating a lot. But you know what? I was sweating everything. Like I didn't even have to do nothing. When I went outside to do my workouts in the morning, even if it was at 5 a.m., bro, everything on me was soaked. From my shorts to my shirt to my socks. From them outside workouts, Thailand was extremely hot. That's why the next spot I'm going is definitely cooler. I don't want to experience that type of stuff. It's so uncomfortable. Like I have to go to these places that I'm traveling to in the cooler time. It's nasty. You don't even want to talk to all the women. You're sweating. The women are sweating. You come back in, you shower, you got the AC going and stuff, but it's still kind of hot. Oh man, it's just nasty, sticky and nasty, man. So anywhere I travel now, I'm just gonna make sure that it's cooler when I travel there. He said ate McChicken in Santiago. It was good, but no different from the States. Yeah, but the thing about it is the fast food is fast food. So it's not good at all. The best thing you can do when you hit overseas is try to cook for yourself. Do the same thing you would do in the city, try to do it out there. In Thailand, I cooked for myself, but still, when I was packing on all that meat and rice and stuff, I still wasn't getting big. I needed like, I don't know what I needed. Maybe I just needed the American food and the stuff I usually get, but it was harder for me to keep up the calories out there than I would in America. You know, you can pack calories out here easy, but I could not pack calories in Thailand like I was doing out here. I just couldn't. Real different.
Oh, it don't matter, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. Like
Nah,
I was
what
at the grass. It don't matter.
How
what I
many
what I
calories do I
believe is that in the
burn a
near
day?
future,
Oh,
more
you know, I gotta count, but I'm sure I burn like probably like, man, I wouldn't even lie to you. I probably burn a 2,000, 2,000 calories a day, man. Probably even a little bit more than that. Then I got to try to eat at least 35 or something like that. But like I said, I don't try to put too much pressure on it because when you put a lot of pressure on it, it's not fun. So what I try to do is just find meals that's packed with protein. Right now, I'm getting about, I start counting it again. I'm getting about 130 grams of protein a day at the moment. And it's kind of, for me, it's kind of harder to get that because you have to eat certain amount of foods and a lot of foods to get the higher amount. But starting the next last 3 or 4 days, I just made sure I'm sticking on that. So for the next 21 to maybe 30 days, I'm going to make sure my protein intake every single day is going to be like at least 130 to 150 a day. Then I just want to see how I look in like the next 30 days with having a consistent high amount of protein every day. That's something I never really did before. Completely making sure that I had it anywhere from like 130 to 150. I'm really supposed to be, because I'm 189. So I'm really supposed to be like at 180, 180 grams of protein, but I'm not going to even push myself that high. Like right now, it's going to take too much, a lot of things to get myself up there. So let me just stick around 130 to like 150 and I'll be cool. That's it. BBW Thai chick, like I did. She was knowing how to cook for me. Nah, I was cooking my meals too, RC. I brought my own seasonings. I brought my garlic, salt. I brought everything. I brought all of that. Then I went to that major store, big any big grocery store, the one in Bangkok and everywhere, and I got down. Got some good meat, got some what's the name, onion leaves, all this garlic, fresh garlics and stuff, and I got down at the crib. Anytime I came back to the crib, I was eating my own food. The only time I really ate out if I was out more than 5 hours. If I was out more than 5 hours, I just got to eat on the streets or eat out there in the streets. But if I was in the crib or coming back to the crib within an hour or 2 hours, I never ate outside. I always came back and just basically ate inside. Well, guys, listen, we hit the 2 hour mark. I got to keep hustling out here and getting on some other stuff. We have to start pushing cash apps when we come through here or something, so I can at least, if you guys want me to spend more hours on here, we're going to have to push some cash apps. Other than that, I just got to spend, a little bit of time on here, then move on to something else and go get some bread. You're dedicated. Nah, I am dedicated to the fitness shit at least. What I'm doing, I'm trying to get everything in order now. So I'm trying to place everything in order. I'm trying to get on a time schedule with these lives also. And I'm trying to at least make it worth something. If I'm going to spend 6 hours on lives, I got to at least make it something. Because, that's spending a lot of time on live when I got to be out here grinding. It's California. You got to be making bread. They say you're going to be begging now. Nah, hell no, it ain't begging. It's just getting it in order. When you're doing something for a certain amount of hours, you got to get paid for it. You'll be stupid to be spending money or spending hours over and over again without at least getting something for the time you're spending. So that's what we're going to just be doing. I'm going to try to get at least an hour, 2 hours. You feel me? You said get gains on the panel tomorrow. I can do that. Or at least try. I can reach out to him and see. I don't think he have a problem coming. He's been over here plenty of times. So I don't think he has a problem coming. I'll hit him up and see what he's talking about. Why you want gains on the panel so much? You want it to be all crazy over here, huh? Even though I don't think he's going to get crazy. He's just going to have his opinion, which is not bad. He can have his opinion, which is cool. Then, but it is a difference between paying and paying, if you get what I'm saying. It's definitely a difference. Definitely. Before we get out of here, let me hit y'all with an outro. Oh, why did it write all that? Mexico won that game last night, I believe so, because they went crazy. That little bar I was at that I got invited to, that shit was crazy, man. Shout out to the Mexicans again. They treat me with the most hospitality, man. Real love.
Still ain't stopping shit. Yeah. I know I'm fly, fuck what you think, that ain't a question. They like, hey, baby, you need to stop doing all that flexing. I was like, where was niggas at when I was sleeping at the West End? Now niggas wanna take the credit for all of my blessings. Stupid. I had to cut your bitches off, bringing them problems to me. Yeah. I had to learn to live it up, cause nothing is promised to me. Yeah. I'm really proud of myself for more than I wanted to be. I separated fake from real, it's more than I wanted to see. I'm in my prime, now niggas popping up like confetti. Yeah. You had the ball, so why you ain't shoot? Hold that shit steady. Yeah. I'll never hold the hands for niggas that prove they ain't ready. Yeah. If it ain't the diamonds, the weed, the money, the talk is petty. Stupid. I had to cut you niggas off, feeding y'all niggas for free. I'm tired of being the one to bring the bread and butter to eat. These niggas will still cross you. When you gave them the shoes, they rock on their feet. Nigga, you still lost. If you trying to keep up or trying to compete, I know I'm fly, fuck what you think, that ain't a question. That ain't a question. They like, hey, babe, you need to stop doing all that flexing. For what? I was like, where was niggas at when I was sleeping at the West End? Now niggas wanna take the credit for all of my blessings. Stupid. I know I'm fly, fuck what you think, that ain't a question. They like, hey babe, you need to stop doing all that flexing. I was like, where was niggas at when I was sleeping at the West End? Now niggas wanna take the credit for all of my blessings. Stupid. I had to cut you bitches off, bringing them problems to me. Yeah, I had to learn to live it up, cause nothing is promised to me. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself for more than I wanted to be. I separated fake from real, it's more than I wanted to see.
All right. We out of here, boys. It was a nice live. We did what we had to do. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna come up with some plans. I'm gonna hit up Gaines for you guys. See if he want to come on the panel, interview him, see what he's about. Other than that, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. It's your boy Bait, and we out of here.